We often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts, a relentless voice inside our minds that seems impossible to calm. Today, let's explore how we can silence these negative thoughts and find peace within ourselves. To begin, we need to understand where these negative thoughts come from. They are often rooted in our past experiences, fears, and insecurities. These thoughts can be triggered by anything, an event, a memory, or even a casual remark. They flood our minds and can make us feel anxious, depressed, or unworthy. Recognizing that these thoughts are a normal part of the human experience is the first step. They do not define us. They are simply transient mental events passing through our consciousness. Let's consider the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying full attention to the present moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we create a space between our thoughts and ourselves. This space allows us to observe our thoughts rather than be consumed by them. Imagine sitting quietly and noticing each thought as it arises. Instead of engaging with the thought or pushing it away, you simply acknowledge its presence. This practice helps us realize that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness that observes them. When you notice a negative thought, label it. For example, if you think, "I am not good enough," you might label it as self-doubt or fear. By labeling the thought, you create a sense of detachment. You see the thought as just that, a thought, not an absolute truth. This simple practice can be incredibly powerful. It helps you gain perspective and reduces the emotional charge of the thought. Next, let's explore the importance of self-compassion. Negative thoughts often stem from a place of self-criticism. We judge ourselves harshly and hold ourselves to impossible standards. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. It means recognizing that we all have flaws and make mistakes. By practicing self-compassion, we create a supportive inner environment where negative thoughts are less likely to thrive. Think about a time when you were critical of yourself. How did it feel? Now imagine responding to that same situation with kindness and understanding. How does that change your experience? Self-compassion transforms our relationship with ourselves. It allows us to embrace our imperfections and treat ourselves with care. This shift in perspective can significantly reduce the intensity and frequency of negative thoughts. Another technique to calm the voice inside is to challenge the validity of your negative thoughts. Are these thoughts based on facts, or are they distortions of reality? Often, negative thoughts are exaggerated or irrational. By questioning their accuracy, you weaken their hold on you. For example, if you think, "I always fail," ask yourself, "Is that really true? Can I think of times when I have succeeded?" This process helps you build a more balanced and realistic view of yourself. Consider the power of gratitude. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention away from negative thoughts. Gratitude helps us appreciate the positive aspects of our lives and fosters a sense of contentment. Try keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice can change your mindset and reduce the impact of negative thoughts. Reflect on what we've discussed so far. How can you apply these insights to your own life? What steps can you take to observe your thoughts with mindfulness, treat yourself with compassion, and challenge the validity of your negative thoughts? Remember, silencing negative thoughts is not about suppressing them. It's about changing your relationship with them and choosing not to give them power over you. This process takes time and practice, but with patience and dedication, you can create a more peaceful and positive inner world. Embracing inner silence, cultivating peace amidst mental chatter. As we continue our journey towards silencing negative thoughts, it is crucial to delve deeper into the practice of embracing inner silence. When we cultivate peace amidst the mental chatter, we create a sanctuary within ourselves, a place of refuge from the storms of negativity. This process involves developing a deeper awareness of our thought patterns and learning to foster an inner environment of tranquility. Let's begin by examining the power of breath. Our breath is a constant companion that can anchor us in the present moment. When negative thoughts arise, our breath can serve as a tool to bring us back to a state of calm. Breathing deeply and slowly sends a signal to our nervous system that we are safe, which can help reduce the intensity of negative thoughts. Try this. When you notice a negative thought, take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and then exhale slowly. Repeat this a few times, focusing solely on the sensation of your breath. This simple practice can help you break free from the grip of negative thinking. Visualization is another powerful technique to calm the mind. Visualize a place where you feel at peace, a serene beach, a quiet forest, or a cozy room. Imagine yourself in that place, fully immersed in its tranquility. As you visualize, notice the details, the sounds, the smells, the textures. This practice can help shift your focus away from negative thoughts and create a sense of inner calm. Visualization harnesses the power of your imagination to create a mental space where negativity cannot thrive. Consider the practice of letting go. Holding on to negative thoughts and emotions can be like carrying a heavy burden. Letting go involves releasing these burdens and allowing yourself to move forward. Imagine each negative thought as a stone you are carrying in a backpack. With each breath, visualize yourself taking out a stone and setting it down. Feel the weight lifting off your shoulders as you let go of each thought. This practice can help you release the hold that negative thoughts have over you and create space for positivity and peace. Reflect on the role of forgiveness in calming the inner voice. Often, negative thoughts are tied to past hurts and grievances. Holding on to these feelings can keep us trapped in a cycle of negativity. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others. It is about freeing yourself from the emotional burden. Think of a person or situation that has caused you pain. Imagine offering forgiveness, not to excuse the behavior, but to release yourself from its hold. Feel the lightness that comes with letting go of resentment and anger. Forgiveness can be a powerful tool to silence the negative voice inside and cultivate inner peace. Another key aspect of embracing inner silence is nurturing positive self-talk. Just as negative thoughts can create a cycle of negativity, positive thoughts can foster a cycle of positivity. Start by recognizing and acknowledging your strengths and achievements. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Replace self-criticism with affirmations of self-worth and capability. For instance, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try saying, "I am capable and strong, and I can handle this challenge." Positive self-talk reinforces a healthy and supportive inner dialogue. As we wrap up this part of our exploration, take a moment to consider how you can integrate these practices into your daily life. How can you use your breath, visualization, letting go, forgiveness, and positive self-talk to create a more peaceful and positive inner world? Remember, the journey to silencing negative thoughts and embracing inner silence is ongoing. It requires patience, practice, and compassion for yourself. Each step you take brings you closer to a state of inner peace and tranquility. Transforming inner dialogue. From criticism to compassion. Having explored the steps to cultivate inner silence, it is now time to address how we can transform our inner dialogue from one of criticism to one of compassion. The way we speak to ourselves shapes our reality. Negative self-talk can trap us in a cycle of self-doubt and fear, whereas compassionate self-talk can uplift and empower us. First, let's delve into the origins of our inner critic. Often this critical voice is formed by past experiences, societal expectations, and internalized beliefs. It echoes the judgments and criticisms we have encountered throughout our lives. Recognizing that this voice is not inherently ours but a collection of external influences can help us distance ourselves from its harshness. Ask yourself, whose voice is this? Is it a parent, a teacher, or perhaps a societal norm? By identifying the source, you can begin to question its validity and loosen its grip on your psyche. Imagine your inner critic as a character in your mind, one that you can observe and understand. Give this character a name and a persona. This act of personification can help you see the critic as separate from your true self. When this critic speaks, acknowledge its presence, but do not let it dictate your actions or self-worth. For instance, if your critic says, "You are not good enough," you might respond internally, "I hear you, but I choose not to believe you." This practice helps you create a mental boundary between yourself and the negative voice. Consider the power of self-compassion in transforming your inner dialogue. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. When you make a mistake, instead of berating yourself, offer words of comfort and encouragement. Think about how you would respond to a friend in the same situation. You would likely offer support and reassurance, emphasizing their strengths and encouraging them to keep going. Apply this same approach to yourself. When the inner critic strikes, counter it with compassionate self-talk. Remind yourself that it is okay to make mistakes and that you are worthy of love and respect. Another technique to transform your inner dialogue is to reframe negative thoughts. Reframing involves looking at a situation from a different perspective, finding a positive angle or a lesson to be learned. For example, if you think, "I failed at this," you can reframe it to, "This was a learning experience and I can improve next time." Reframing helps shift your focus from self-criticism to growth and resilience. It allows you to see challenges as opportunities for development rather than as reflections of your inadequacy. Reflect on the importance of gratitude in cultivating a compassionate inner dialogue. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It fosters a mindset of abundance and appreciation. Start by acknowledging the positive aspects of yourself and your life. Each day, make it a habit to recognize and appreciate your efforts, strengths, and achievements. This practice can help counterbalance the negative voice and reinforce a positive and supportive inner dialogue. Think about the role of affirmations in transforming your inner dialogue. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce a desired belief or outcome. They can be powerful tools to combat negative self-talk and foster self-compassion. Create a list of affirmations that resonate with you, such as, "I am enough," "I am worthy of love and respect," or "I have the strength to overcome challenges." Repeat these affirmations daily, especially when you notice the inner critic becoming loud. Over time, these positive statements can help rewire your thought patterns and cultivate a more compassionate inner dialogue. As we conclude this part of the journey, reflect on the ways you can transform your inner dialogue from criticism to compassion. How can you recognize the origins of your inner critic, personify it, practice self-compassion, reframe negative thoughts, embrace gratitude, and use affirmations to create a supportive inner voice? Remember, this transformation is a gradual process that requires patience and consistent effort. Each step you take brings you closer to a kinder and more compassionate relationship with yourself. Cultivating resilience, building a strong foundation for inner peace. As we reach the final part of our exploration, let us focus on cultivating resilience, a vital component for maintaining inner peace and silencing negative thoughts. Resilience is the inner strength that enables us to bounce back from adversity, face challenges with courage, and maintain a balanced state of mind. Building this foundation of resilience involves several interconnected practices that fortify our mental and emotional well-being. The first step in cultivating resilience is developing a positive mindset. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring life's difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it involves focusing on solutions, seeing opportunities in challenges, and maintaining hope even in tough times. Start by paying attention to your habitual thoughts. Are they predominantly negative or positive? When you catch yourself in a negative thought pattern, consciously shift your focus to something positive. This could be a potential solution, a lesson learned, or a small aspect of the situation that is going well. By regularly practicing this shift in perspective, you develop the ability to find light even in the darkest times. Consider the role of self-care in building resilience. Self-care is not a luxury but a necessity for maintaining our mental and emotional health. It involves taking time to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. This can be through activities such as exercise, meditation, hobbies, or simply taking a break when needed. Reflect on your current self-care practices. Are you giving yourself enough time to rest and recharge? Are you engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment? Prioritizing self-care helps you build a reservoir of strength and energy that you can draw upon during challenging times. Another key aspect of resilience is building strong, supportive relationships. Human connection is a powerful source of strength and comfort. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. These can be friends, family, or community members. Share your feelings and experiences with them, and do not hesitate to seek help when needed. Just as importantly, be a source of support for others. Offering kindness and encouragement to those around you not only strengthens your relationships but also reinforces your own resilience. Reflect on your current support network. Are there relationships you need to nurture or new connections you want to build? Emotional regulation is a crucial skill for resilience. It involves being aware of your emotions, understanding their impact, and managing them in a healthy way. Practice mindfulness to stay connected to your emotional state. When you feel overwhelmed by negative emotions, take a moment to breathe deeply and acknowledge what you are feeling. Rather than reacting impulsively, give yourself the space to respond thoughtfully. Techniques such as journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or engaging in creative activities can help you process and release emotions constructively. Developing emotional regulation skills allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and stability. Reflect on the importance of a sense of purpose in fostering resilience. Having a clear sense of purpose gives your life direction and meaning, which can be a powerful motivator during difficult times. Think about what truly matters to you. What are your core values and passions? How can you align your daily actions with these values? Engaging in activities that resonate with your purpose can provide you with a sense of fulfillment and drive, even when faced with challenges. It helps you maintain focus and determination, anchoring you in something greater than the immediate difficulties. As we conclude our journey, consider how you can integrate these practices into your life to build resilience and maintain inner peace. How can you cultivate a positive mindset, prioritize self-care, strengthen your relationships, develop emotional regulation skills, and connect with your sense of purpose? Remember, resilience is not something you either have or do not have. It is a set of skills and attitudes that you can develop and strengthen over time. With dedication and practice, you can build a strong foundation for inner peace, enabling you to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. Thank you for joining this exploration. May you continue to grow in wisdom and resilience, finding peace and strength within yourself.